Welcome to session 5. It's been a while since we started playing. I'm the GM, Sean, and these are my friends. Say hi, friends. Or not. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Alright, so it's been a while since we last played.
Holla holla get dollar.
But yeah, I think
we all learned and grew in the last month and can now bring more to the table.
But yeah, I think
we all learned and grew in the last month.
I learned how to
and can
eat
now
turkey
bring more to the
with my
table.
mouth.
I learned how to ruin your turkey before you put it in your mouth. I think we all learned and grew in the last month.
How to
and
eat
can now
turkey
bring more to the
with my
table.
mouth.
what is happening?
I learned how to ruin your turkey before
I'm
you
getting
put it
his
in your
life
mouth.
insurance.
I think we all learned and grew in the last month. and can now bring more to the
With my
table.
mouth.
What is
I
happening?
learned how to ruin your turkey before
I'm
you
getting
put it
his
in your
life
mouth.
insurance.
I think we all learned and
All right.
grew.
All right, sorry for the technical problems. My OBS seemed to have crashed, and so I couldn't stream. Didn't record the audio because I'm streaming in a different setup. So I don't have any audio for session 5 or video. So I'm just gonna go through my blog. My blog's where I kind of post updates, kind of summaries, and yeah, it's mainly for myself to become a better writer. So the last session was called Luke 15:31. One of my players is a Bible history aficionado, I guess. And so he knows a lot of things, and that I guess particular Bible quote fit for him. For this, this is a work in progress. As I'm gotta edit it down, I just want to put something out here. Yeah, so this is I guess the rest of session 5. So you heard the beginning part. So Corbusier, the magician, met up with Elfwin the elf. Or I guess not met up with them. They kind of got together and met up with Roman, who went to Tent City and tried to get connections in Tent City as his kind of prologue thing, because he missed last session, so he missed session 4. So that's what he did during the prologue. And so all of we did the goal setting, and all of them kind of tasted the treasure behind the vault, and so they all kind of north starred and honed in on finding the bow of the Silver Seal. And so, getting together at the camp that they set up, they met and they decided to inspect the vault in the lower levels. And so Roman peered at the vault door looking for traps. He noted it was locked, and it was trapped from the other side during a twist, whereas he needs to actually actively unlock it the correct way, otherwise the trap will spring as the twist. So it was the lock itself was a kind of code mechanism lock, and it had to find like clues, and my players noted that this kind of felt like a very kind of like escape room inspired trap, which is kind of what I was going for. And so Elfwin led the search through the basement, thinking that they would leave a clue somewhere easy to find, and he searched, revealed some just kind of miscellaneous stuff. There's wine, bottles. I guess I shouldn't have a comma there, but yeah. A large desk and a carpet, and found kind of like a riddle, which was the code. So I can't remember how the riddle went, but I made it up on the spot, and I think it sounded. It wasn't like a riddle; it was more of like a limerick, and it had different animals in it, and I think a moon in the limerick, and so the order was discovered, and they were able to unlock the vault door. So when they went through the vault door into the room beyond, they saw the kind of plethora of treasure there that they were able to discover. So like they saw some silver plates, and the deed took a crowthorn, a shield, a carpet kind of wrapped, and the bow of the silver seal, this fabled mythical artifact that they were trying to uncover. And so I think this was like the first time that they were able to actually find treasure. So that was quite a relief for them. I think they were quite excited. This is like, I don't know how long. This is like, I think when we started playing, we started like 18 when I started recording them. And there was only maybe like a few, like 7 episodes or something in the first season. So this is 5th season. So this is probably like session 25 to 30 on like their second set of characters. After their first ones died, that they're actually finding like a big treasure. It was all mostly packed away in one location. So after some deliberately moving some of the goods around and some great inventory mechanics that Torchbearer is known for, they were able to make it way back to camp with the treasure intact. And once they're camping, they decide to inspect some of the tunnels beneath. So in the basement there was a vault door, but there was also this set of tunnels that ran through the basement, and it was kind of like hastily kind of mortared over, and there was like a locked door, and so they decided to go there, and I believe Roman unlocked the door, and they were able to get to the tunnel that led to beneath this like boulder with like a ladder. And the boulder was like set up so that it was like pivoted, so you had to take out these like things that were like locking the boulder in place, and then slide it across, because like there was like the tunnel underneath was like topped by this boulder, but it was like locked in place, so you couldn't move it. And so I guess fearing messing up, they didn't unlock it, but decided to tunnel their way out through the soft earthen tunnel. And so Roman, decided to like squeeze hand and like wriggle his way through and just like kind of spin, trying to get some spin around in his tunnel to kind of make some room. Was able to squeeze, and they noted that they were at the My Son Rock, which was the first episode, or I guess not the first episode, but in the first session. This was a callback to a session that you can find here on the blog at Paper, Dice, and Plastic. And so, so like after having that callback, started to rain, and the smoke that was like seeping into the tunnels that was coming from the rain striking the ever burning forest. And so it is named after some treasure, and I think we can look up the quote. Let's look up the quote. So the quote was, "My son," the father said, you're always with me, and everything I have is yours." And I think that was a quote because they got some loot, and it referred to the son when Billy the halfling was trying to convince the tree folk which I called the Forest Kith, that they were in fact children, because the Forest Kith kind of referred to themselves as children and were kind of confused by the halfling because they were quite young. Yeah, so thanks for listening if you've listened this far.